Okay. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us for the second session in the Library Resources Lab 2021. We have the pleasure to have Ruth Wolfish presenting us about IEEE Xplore today. And as usual, please either put your questions in the chat and Ruth will take care of those. Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Ruth.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Ruth Wolfish. I'm the IEEE Client Services Manager, which means I do training and awareness. And welcome. The PowerPoint will be available. Daniela Solomon, your engineering librarian, will have a copy of it if you'd like it after the presentation. Oops. So a little bit about IEEE. We're the world's largest technical membership association with more than 400,000 members in over 160 countries. Our core areas of activity are membership, conference standards, and IEEE Xplore, because we are the publisher of journals, conferences, standards, ebooks, and e-learning. And as a benefit of your affiliation with Case Western Reserve, you have full text access to the digital library or the platform that's called IEEE Xplore. How IEEE supports your engineers. There are IEEE sections and chapters for sharing technical interests. IEEE Women in Engineering connects nearly 20,000 members globally to advance women in tech, young professionals, member elevation and rewards, and the IEEE Vision, Innovation, and Challenges Summit and Honor Ceremony. So this is what IEEE Xplore looks like, the homepage. If you don't see the top middle section of the homepage of IEEE Xplore, access provided by Kelvin Smith Library at Case, then you can search Xplore in full text, but you will not get to the full text. You have to go through the intranet or authenticate through the IPs of Case Western University in order to get to the full text on IEEE Xplore. Under My Settings, what can I access? What's included in the full text access that Case Western Reserve has offered to you because you are affiliated with Case Western Reserve University? You have access to the IEEE Electronic Library, which includes the IEEE Journals and Transactions. Journals and Transactions are more R&D oriented. Magazines are more application oriented, including early access documents, documents that will be in a full IEEE issue in the next 1 to 9 months. So peer-reviewed articles, let's say we only have 3 articles for an issue in March 2022, instead of holding them back, they're up on Xplore in full text and available to you through the Case Western Reserve full text subscription to IEEE Xplore. IEEE conferences, and if you're looking for more cutting edge information, conferences are the way to go. Usually users present at conferences first, get the feedback from their peers, and then they might write a journal article. And by the way, the conferences have been going very robustly throughout the pandemic. Travel money and travel arrangements are not an issue. So we're seeing quite an uptick in attendee and also conference papers for the IEEE conferences. IET is our sister society out of England, formerly known as IEEE. Their conferences are up on Xplore. You have access to the IEEE published standards and the standards dictionary online. You also have access to the IEEE Wiley ebooks through 2013, the Bell Labs Technical Journal, and VDE Verlag is a group similar to IEEE out of Germany. Their conference papers in English are up on Xplore in full text, available to you. So usually the next question that arises is, so what don't we have access to on Xplore? What's listed here in black is what you have access to in full text. What's listed in red shows that you can search it in full text, but you only have access down to the abstract level. But I would suggest you contact your library if any of the information here in red you might need for your research. Your librarians are always there to help you. And this is how you can visually see quite quickly what information or which citations are included in your full text access. The open green lock icon that I've used a very small arrow to show you, shows you that it's included in the Case Western Reserve full text access to IEEE Xplore, whereas the closed red lock shows you that you can search it in full text, but only see it down to the abstract level. New journals from 2020 to 2022, and this is all included in your full text access to IEEE Xplore. Discover trending content. Oops, sorry, one slide. Under top searches, you can see the top searches and matching documents. So if you're looking for a place to help you decide to write a research topic, what are the cutting edge topics? What are people researching? What's a good keystone paper or topic to work on to make sure that you're in the right place at the right time when you go looking for a career outside of the university. Top search items underneath the search bar on the homepage of Xplore might be helpful for that. Show all. It shows you the top search terms and popular content by type. Searching and enhanced features. There are 3 main ways to search on IEEE Xplore. The basic search, or the search off the homepage, allows you to use Boolean operators, proximity operators that we'll talk about in a moment, and field searching. The basic search is a great place to start when you do your search on a database of over 5.3 million full text documents, but it's not the place to end. The search bar off the homepage does not search full text, and you do have to know the format for the Boolean operators, proximity operators, and field searching. Whereas advanced search, which is linked underneath the search bar off the homepage of Xplore, allows you to use Boolean operators, proximity operators in the search box, and field searching. Advanced search has the Boolean and the fields in a drop-down. I'll show you those in a moment. And for proximity operators, you can type them into the search boxes. And advanced search allows you to search full text. Linked off the advanced search page is the option for command search, which gives you the most control. It allows you to use Boolean operators, proximity operators, and field searching, either in the search boxes or via a drop-down, so you don't have to know the format. Proximity operators. Remember, this is a database of over 5.3 million full text documents. Proximity operators are a great tool to have in your toolkit when you want to really target and narrow your search. Near says look for the keywords or phrases in the order specified or reverse, as close or as far apart as you've specified by the number. So this example is implantable, near within 1 to 3 words of cardiac, either in that order or reverse, in the full text or the metadata, or the full text and metadata. And ONear says, look for the keywords or phrases on either side of the ONear operator as close or as far apart as I've specified by the numeral, but only in the order specified. So near says, look for the keywords or phrases in the order specified or reverse, whereas ONear says only in the order specified. The basic search off the homepage, just a reminder, it searches metadata only, which is citation, abstract, and index terms. It does not search full text. Case insensitive, you can use Boolean, proximity, and field searching. And the wildcards that are supported on IEEE Xplore throughout the database, an asterisk stands for an unknown number of characters, and a question mark stands for 1 unknown character. You can search via the search off the homepage of Xplore, all content, or search by content type, authors, or citations. Linked off the homepage of Xplore, underneath the search box, is the link to advanced search. It's 3 keyword boxes linked together with the Boolean terms of and or not in a dropdown. Notice to the right of the third search box is a little plus sign. You can add 8 additional search boxes for a total of 11. And these are the fields that are available to you. If your main focus of your research is certain keywords, I would suggest you put those in the metadata so that you find research that's really targeted to what you're looking for. Additional keywords that would be nice to have, specify that they're in the full text and metadata. And notice toward the bottom of the PowerPoint slide that I've shown here is author affiliation. You can search for papers written by authors at Case Western Reserve, or maybe you're looking for an internship or a job at a certain institution. Put that institution's name or maybe the geographic location in author affiliation, and you'll find papers written by authors at that particular institution or geographic location. Command search is linked off the advanced search page, big white search box. It gives you the most control. You can use the data fields as a drop down, but I did want to show you what this looks like in terms of the format. Searching full text and metadata using the near operator. So what it's searching for based on the search phrase in the search box is within the full text and metadata. Metadata again is citation, abstract, and index term. Look for the phrase collision detect or detection. Notice there's an asterisk at the end of detect. Near within 1 to 5 words within the full text and metadata of the word robot or robotics in that order or reverse. 1 to 5 words apart. Data fields drop down and the operators. The difference between advanced and command is that near and near are in the drop down in command. Search within results and sort. You've done a search on edge computing. This is what the search results page looks like on IEEE Xplore. Your search results are broken into buckets by content type as shown at the top. On the left-hand side in the manila box, you can limit your results to all results. My subscribed content, that's what Case Western Reserve has access to in full text, including open access. Open access is when the author is paid for the document to be freely available on the web, or open access only, and more refinements on the left-hand side that we'll talk about in a moment. On the right, sort by. You can sort by relevance is the default, newest or oldest first, most cited by papers, that's IEEE and other publishers, and those papers are listed or linked off the HTML page of a document you're interested in. Most cited by patents, that's US, European, and WIPO. And again, those patents are linked off the HTML page of the documents you're interested in. And most popular, let's say you're starting a new area. Instead of searching through all the documents, you can resort by most popular. It will show you, based on your keyword search, the most popular documents downloaded or viewed in full text by everyone that uses IEEE Xplore. Also in the upper left-hand corner, you can search within results. You can put in additional keywords to really narrow and target your search. But let's say you don't know some additional keywords to really narrow and target your search. Notice in this search, I've searched within the full text and metadata for artificial intelligence as a phrase, or AI, which is commonly known as, either one. I also applied filters, so I only want documents from 2000 to 2022. Notice up at the top where it says showing, the search for AI and artificial intelligence and the filter, they have a little X box to the right of it. You can easily click on the X box and it will take away that particular filter or term. Keep that in mind. So you've done a search on artificial intelligence or AI. You've limited your results to 2000 to 2022. You could add an additional term within the search within results box, but maybe you're not sure of additional terms to use to really narrow and target your search. Notice on the left-hand side, there are refinements to really narrow and target your search. I want to highlight publication topics, one of our newest refinements. You click on it, it will give you the top 25 InSpec, which is a highly regarded abstracting and indexing service, keywords. Put a check mark in any of the boxes to the left of the terms. They will be added to your search and get a little X box to the right of them. So you can put in additional terms via publication topics. You can look at your results. You can easily delete any of those terms that you added. So it's a quick and easy way on IEEE Xplore to expand and contract your search. Our users said to us, your documents are in PDF and HTML, but we'd like more. And of course, that's how IEEE responded. One of the refinements on the left-hand side are supplemental items. Media, video, data sets, or code, additional material to enhance the papers on IEEE Xplore included in the Case Western Reserve full text access to IEEE Xplore. You can tell which documents have supplemental items by the little icons. So let's say you've refined your search, you've used the refinements on the left-hand side, you've checked to see which have supplemental items, and now you're ready to either save content or searches. Up at the top of your search results page, you can download up to 10 PDFs at a time into a zip file, and it keeps the title of the document. Or you can build a bibliography, export citations, or you can download up to 2,000 results into an Excel spreadsheet. Or if you signed into an IEEE personal account, you can create a search alert. So this is what the HTML and PDF look like on IEEE Xplore. Notice the PDF button is very prominent underneath the title. You found a document of interest. On the right-hand side, more like this, gives you breadcrumbs or clues to continue your search, more documents that might be of interest to you. On the left-hand side, you can jump from section to section. You can look at the keyword field that's very robust on IEEE Xplore. The IEEE keywords are from the IEEE Thesaurus. InSpec controlled indexing are keywords that have been around for quite a while, well-respected words, just a little bit older. InSpec non-controlled indexing are keywords that are a little bit newer, a little bit more cutting edge. Author keywords, what the author suggested when he or she submitted the document, and mesh terms from the National Library of Medicine, since there's so much biomed and medical content within IEEE Xplore. Figures, charts, diagrams. You can see them in context or in high resolution. There are figures, charts, diagrams, and photos pervasive throughout IEEE Xplore. If you'd like to use them within a presentation at Case Western, feel free to do so. If you'd like to use them outside of Case Western Reserve, then pervasive throughout IEEE Xplore is the letter C in a circle. It's a direct link to the Copyright Clearance Center, or contact one of your librarians to help you with the copyright issue. Citations by papers from IEEE publishers or by patents from US, European, and WIPO. And the paper citations are from IEEE and other publishers. If they're IEEE, they're linked within the database. If they're not IEEE, they're linked over to where the paper is on the other publisher's database. Sign up for a free IEEE personal account. You don't have to do this, but what this does is enhance the features on IEEE Xplore. This alone does not give you access to the full text, but what it does is sweeten your experience on Xplore. Think of it as dessert. The main course is full text, and if you're not going through the IPs or authenticating to show that you're from Case Western Reserve, then you're not going to get access to the full text. The IEEE personal account is to you, the individual, not Case Western Reserve University. Upper right-hand corner of the homepage of Xplore, create an account. And then you have one. So what does it give you? A free IEEE personal account that you've created in the upper right-hand corner of the homepage of Xplore. Allows you to set preferences, change the default settings to your personal preferences, how you like to search and how you like the search results displayed. Search history allows IEEE Xplore to keep a record of your last 100 searches, so you can combine up to 50 keywords and 7 wildcards. Search alert saves up to 15 saved searches to be notified weekly of any new content that's added to IEEE Xplore that meets your search criteria. Content alerts set up alerts for the content type on IEEE Xplore. Set up a citation alert to be notified when an article is cited by later research or author alerts. And our newest features via the IEEE personal account. My favorite journals, you can bookmark your favorite journals, so they'll be linked off the homepage of IEEE Xplore when you sign into your IEEE personal account. Or my research projects allow you to save and categorize documents in IEEE Xplore. My research projects, when signed in with your IEEE personal account, you can use my research projects to save and categorize documents in IEEE Xplore. You can create up to 15 documents with up to 1,000 documents each. Custom tags let you connect the documents with matching concepts within the projects. The icon is shown by the red arrow. My projects comes up once you've signed into your personal account. You can put a document into an existing project or create a new one, put in a document description and document tags. And then when you go under my settings off the homepage of Xplore, you'll see my research projects and you'll be able to get to them. Follow this author. You've done a search on Xplore, you find an author of interest, maybe you want to co-author with them on a paper or you'd like to contact them for more information. Click on an author's name. It will bring up the author profile. If you click on follow this author and you're signed into your IEEE personal account, you can sign up to get an alert. When this author has a newer paper on IEEE Xplore, you'll get an alert. Additional features and tools. Tools for authors. Maybe you're interested in submitting a document to IEEE Xplore and becoming an author, an IEEE author. Off the homepage of Xplore, under Help, is a link to the IEEE Author Center with videos and tools to help you on your way to publish with IEEE Xplore. And open science and reproducibility research. CodeOcean allows authors to publish code or algorithms associated with research articles in a computable environment. It's free of charge and users can access the code without a subscription. Dataport enables authors to publish large data sets associated with their research. And Tech Archive, a new preprint server for engineering and technology. Of course, we have an IEEE Xplore app, which is your global gateway to IEEE content. And IEEE Day and World Standards Day, we're offering webinars open to everyone on interesting topics such as sustainable development, spies and their toys, fabulous tech career, IEEE in the arts that has to do with fashion, and IEEE standards. By the way, if you are a master's student, which you say you are, then you might be interested in this. Using IEEE Xplore for a systematic literature review. It really shows you via video, step by step, how to create and complete a thorough, systematic literature review on IEEE Xplore. And the URL to it is at the bottom. Barry Holquist is your IEEE account manager. My name again is Ruth Wolfish. I would suggest if you have questions on IEEE Xplore to contact Daniela or Karen and they will get a hold of me, but they really are your first resource. Now I'm going to get out of Xplore, get out of the PowerPoint and check and see if there are any questions in the chat.
Yes, there is one question.
Okay. Oh,
Is,
if I'm an IEEE member, if I'm a member of IEEE, will I have access to the red text as well? No, the answer is no. Members don't get access to IEEE Xplore as a benefit of membership. You get access to the full text on IEEE Xplore because you are affiliated with Case Western Reserve.
and I have a question, Ruth, with the systematic literature review. That's interesting. I'm not sure whether you are referring to what I understand as a systematic review, since those have to be done in multiple places, or it's just you use systematic as only for IEEE. I don't know if I'm asking correctly, right?
You are asking correctly. It's
Okay.
just tips and tricks and how to use IEEE Xplore only for a systematic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the systematic reviews usually have a specific question they want to ask, and they have specific criteria for what articles to select from what they find. Is that what you're meaning by systematic literature review or not?
Yeah, and also how to pick a topic, and also, you know, what is the best way to use the features on Xplore? Create a personal account. How do I search more thoroughly with all the different keywords that I want to use? How do I save time and efficiently and effectively do a systematic review on IEEE Xplore? It's specific to Xplore, but it gives you some ideas to use on other databases.
Okay, thanks. And I see the link now. I didn't see it before, so I'll go check it too. Yes. There is a follow-up question. So we get directed to relevant materials to put on our literature review.
Just a minute. No, I don't. So we get directed to relevant materials to put on our literature review. It's specific to IEEE Xplore, all the content on IEEE Xplore. It doesn't cover other databases. And Case Western Reserve gives you access to quite a few other databases, but it shows you how to use IEEE Xplore efficiently and effectively for a systematic literature review.
So yes, Likit, you might have to search in other databases as well, especially since you mentioned you are doing something related to medical devices, healthcare. You will have to search other databases, not just IEEE.
Yes, and actually, if I was doing a systematic literature review, I'd look at that video and then I'd contact Daniela and ask for assistance so that you make sure, you know, you save time and you're very thorough.
Yeah, thanks.
Sure. Any other questions?
Not from me.
Okay. Oops.
And
okay, I'm going to send the PowerPoint in PDF to Daniela, and I assume that you will distribute it.
yes, absolutely. And I'm gonna stop the recording. The recording is also gonna be sent to everybody who registered, and we are also posting on the LibGuide where we announced this series of sessions. this year, and it will be available to everybody. Thank you, Ruth.
Thank you. Stay well, everyone.